Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to S1E Noire here, your Saturday Night Noire, here for another case, and a new desk. And today's feature, well, the start of today's feature will be the driver's seat. Phelps in his new outfit.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Orange Central Division, welcome for Detective Cole.
Just to let you guys know, Stefan Burkowski, probably one of my, on the top of my list. He's actually one of my favorite ones to start out. This guy has a decent set of humor and he has some really good lines. So he's on the top of my list. We actually met three of the four detectives that Phelps is going to be working with. Roy Earl, he's administrative vice. He's a vice cop. Burkowski is in traffic, and Biggs, you actually see, I can see why the watch commander calls him an institution, but you'll see out later why that is and how the story unfolds. Roy Earl, well, I'm just going to leave him for later. He's another one. But keep an eye on Biggs. Keep an eye on Biggs. He's the guy who voiced over the
Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the
Floyd Rose at the front.
Store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Say all's fair in love and war.
Okie dokie. Now let's. Phelps is
They
golden.
really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Come on.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where's baby oil? think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the news.
So, throughout the game, you're going to hear people talk about, oh, that's Phelps, he's a cop.
I could get discovered swanning around in those.
You're going to sit
If
there
you were
and...
twice as smart, you'd still be stupid.
Yeah, that can happen. So, just going to get out into the LA sunshine and the Golden Boy suit. We also get a new car.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gas works and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Straight on here.
So you can press box or...
459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
Straight through. So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Straight ahead. Straight through.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight on here.
So you can press box or
Straight
action.
on. Straight on here.
As soon as that turns green, Bukowski. Turn green someday soon, genius.
Straight over.
Go right just now.
Straight on here. Cross over. Keep going straight.
Straight through the next intersection.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
Straight through. You need to take the next left.
Take the next right.
So this is so this will automatically drive you to the place.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
All right, so you guys are gonna hear the music, but I'm just gonna go around.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
I'll get to that in a moment. You can pick up either or. These are a set of Stenzel glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
And you probably broke the glasses.
$32 old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here? Happier times, I guess.
All right, so you are going to want to pick up the tire iron.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
And here's the receipt.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Live hog. 320. I don't think it was that much back then. So this is a live hog. And the other thing you're going to want to see is the blood spatter.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
I'm going to talk.
Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
There's one more clue. Oh yeah, that's right. This.
So what next?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
So if you go over here, I forgot about this. So if you go over here,
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Insta Heat. All right, so Stefan's over here, so we're probably going to want to talk to Wilkie here.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
So, purpose at the scene. So here's Nate Wilkie. Just a regular average worker.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
So he's not really looking, he's looking straight forward. He's not looking everywhere, so he's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Knowledge of Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Again, he's pretty straight in the face, so I'm going to say truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Helps out. All right. Contents of wallet. Contents of wallet. Contents of wallet.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
So we don't have evidence for this. He's looking kind of... He's moving, but we want a little bit more information. So this is going to be a...
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
So yeah, when they're floating a little bit, you know they have something on their mind. Same thing with the
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
He's pretty straight-faced. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have recognized it. So, he looking pretty straight-faced. He's not breaking eye contact. He's not really blinking. So I'm gonna say this is truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
We're going to notify the wife. You seem to have it under control here.
Yeah, I got this.
So if I can remember correctly, bloody pipe, the glasses, so I think we're good here. If you guys want to know, I didn't know. Now, you can do this to make it quicker, but I'm going to drive to the house. Black residence.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Keep going straight.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. I mean, who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Yeah, so I like these conversations. Vikowski's so freaking hilarious. So yeah, hello everybody. Welcome to another Saturday night. Saturday Night Noire. Hope you guys are enjoying my somewhat pitiful driving. So, in a car that goes 2 miles an hour.
Straight through at the next junction.
And we are going to turn...
Turn right when you can.
Well, this guy doesn't cut me off first. And we're at the Black Residence. 12:05 p.m.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Of course you aren't. Of course you aren't, Bukowski. Forget where we're at with time. So,
wake up, Cole.
Bukowski, don't annoy me. So, alrighty guys, I think I'm going to stop here it might be 20 plus minutes, but so in this first episode of the driver's seat, we went down to the freight depot. We went down to the freight depot, and we found out that there was a huge loss of blood, and we found a bunch of things in a wallet and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna pick this up. So part 2 will be coming out next week. So hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. I will see you guys later. Thank you and have a good day.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Next time, Bukowski. Next time.